It's a really shitty camera view. I'll have to fix that. Hey everybody, anybody watching the replay? I don't go live very often, so occasionally I see someone poke in. The app seems to have changed a bit. Yeah, I haven't got my phone mount in a very good spot, but that's just fucking around. Anyway. Day off today because the boss is going away. Boss is going away tomorrow, so I'm having a day off today because I can't have my Friday off. So I could laze around. Sleep in even longer and just be lazy, or I could get out and get stuff done that I've been meaning to do for a while. Man, I need to fix that phone holder. Can't do it now though. So what I'm doing, that's interesting. Yeah, so what I'm doing is Oh, hi, Scout. How are you? You've caught me on a what is it today? Yeah, Wednesday morning. It is about 9:10, and I have my trailer on, and I'm heading out to my sister's place to return a couple of things. And then I gotta duck over to the tip and get rid of the rest of the stuff in the trailer. And yeah, lazy days are good, but I've had too many lazy days lately. Like, I really didn't do fuck all over Christmas, like in regards to getting stuff done. Yeah, I had a good break. And rest, I guess. But I didn't really get stuff done in regards to the house and getting chores done and stuff. I was feeling very antisocial at Christmas time, but everyone's back to work now where I am, obviously. The first week back, no, I didn't go back to the 8th, and even that week there was just no one around. It was quiet. And this week everyone appears to pretty much gone back to work and things have gotten back to normal. Sorry for the shitty view today, but I hadn't used this phone holder before and I haven't got it right, so I'll adjust it. Just don't want to do it while I'm driving. But yeah, good to see you, Scar. I don't know, what is it, evening time in New York, I would say. Afternoon, evening, something like that. I didn't really expect anyone to rock up. So yeah, I've just about set up to get back into my golf now. I used to play golf when I lived in New South Wales, in Sydney. Got down to quite a very good, handy B grader, and I'd like to get back to that. Whew. And problem is, when I moved up here, I kept my clubs for quite a lot of years actually, and I think I might have had the odd game. But being it's a very social game and I stopped playing with all my mates down in Sydney, I kind of lost interest up here, and it was kind of like a different kind of lifestyle. And which Which way should I go out? Oh, this way is quieter. I'll go this way. It's a nicer ride, a nicer drive this way. Anyway, 6:11 p.m. Yeah, so I was kind of right. Got a rough idea. I know enough people now around the place to work out times. Yeah, I want to get back into golf, and I sold my clubs because I was decluttering, and I got rid of like just all the stuff that I had but I didn't use. And then friggin' I changed employment, and my boss plays golf and he's been hassling me to have a round with him or to play regularly. So then I thought, oh fuck, okay. So then I brought some clubs. I might have been a little bit hasty. I brought some clubs and that, and then I went and had a hit at the driving range, and it was just fucking terrible. It was so woeful. It's like I'd never held a golf stick in my life, and I was so bummed out. So I'm a little bit worried about getting back into it, but because I know that I was at a really decent level. Like, I mean, like I got to a low B grader. I got to about consistently over 18 holes on a normal course. I would say I was playing off like 12. And if I could even get back to friggin' 15, I'd be so happy. Well, no, I could do better than that, I reckon. But yeah, so, and some of the people that I know now that play golf, hang on, I gotta pull over. My little hatch on the trailer that I store everything has just popped open, so I'll just fix that up. Back in a sec. Good thing about going this way is not a lot of cars. It's hopefully being a Wednesday, everyone's freaking at work, but anyway, everyone I know now that wants to play is fucking reasonably good at golf, and I feel like I'm a beginner again. So yeah, and I don't have the space to practice anywhere. But anyway, so Scout, I haven't seen you. I don't know if you're still here, but I haven't seen you around the tubes very much. I know it's such a range of people, and people like certain people, and people take breaks too. Man, I've just YouTube constantly, I notice, evolves. Like say there's a big like drama, and then that'll go on for God knows how long, and then it moves, and then a new drama or a new thing or new people, new subjects, new cases, then oh, okay, cool. It just constantly evolves, if that makes sense. Like take for instance don't know whether anyone who knows me probably pretty much knows who Jiminam is. You know, like that Jiminam character's been on and off for years and years and years, and then suddenly, you know, the exes start talking, and then just recently, as a day or so ago, I read that he lost one of his channels, and it's happened to him before. He's gone through exactly this process before, because I think basically his channels are not like his money-making channels, his content channels, shall we say, not not the everyday talking shit, dragging people channel. I mean his actual content channel that might bring him a few bucks. They're always channels where he's pretty much just copied content. You know, gotten something and then someone else's shit. And he's been doing it for a long time, and I think it's finally catching up. Because his latest channel was taken down for impersonation. So I've seen other channels taken down for plagiarism or whatever you call it and shit like that. But it's funny how the shit talking channels, the people like we'll call them the drama channels, the shit talking channels, most of the time they manage to stay up unless you show something you shouldn't, and multiple people keep striking you. It's sad though, you pretty much can't do anything these days without somebody fucking getting upset and trying to strike you. And if you're controversial and you're exposing people, and then those people just, you know, they strike even though it's lame and maybe they don't have a right to, they just strike for the hell of it. And most of the time YouTube just put the strikes through. I don't even think they investigate well enough, to be honest. Do not think they look into things properly. They just see it for what it is and go like, oh yeah, that's someone's personal picture. Oh, we'll allow that to go through as a privacy strike or whatever. Even though that person is a fucking catfish or something, been hurting people on YouTube. It's a bad corner, that one. Got a bit of a blind turn. Anyway, I've been watching the whole Jim and Am thing unfold. I'm good friends with May Noodles, that you may know. She's a very nice, genuine person, and of course I'm friends with Beck. And Beck dated this dude for 3.5 years or something, even though I think they did long distance dating. But they did meet I think 2 or 3 times, something like that. And hearing about that from Beck was oh. But you know, I have to admit there must have been something that was appealing about this guy for the girls to be interested in him in the first place, even though they're on the hate campaign now because of what things he's said and done. I still always have to think about what does attract to the two people in the first instance. What is it? Got to be something. And people like what they like. Like me personally, I wouldn't date an Asian lady. Because I'm not, I don't know, I guess I'm just not my kind of person. But I do understand people like what they like, and you can't, the heart wants what the heart wants, you know. Even if it doesn't work out, there's got to be some type of attraction there in the first instance. Until you find out what that person is really like. But yeah, it's interesting. The turn of events is very interesting. It made things very interesting when Whoosh turned back up on the scene after being pretty quiet with his radio network that he used to run, Pod Trash. Well, he still has it, but he went quiet. Probably got a real job for a while or something. I'm not really sure. But it was very interesting when he came back on the scene and he just annihilated fucking Chimney with his lies and bullshit. God, who's here? Deadly Queens. Oh, hi, Deadly Queens. Hey, I've seen you. Where have I seen Deadly Queens? Which kind of like? Oh, yeah, Deadly Queens. Did I see you like around the whole Amber, Granny Fanny, and Tiff bullshit? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Oh, not originally, but just lately. Cause see, I'm friends with Amber. I've been friends with Amber ever since I spoke up when her child got attacked. Before then, I didn't know her, only knew of her, and we've been friends since then. And I don't know. I never liked Lycan's content, or I never watched his channel, but I knew of it. But you find the high. That's not good for me. I'm not extremely tall person. Like 5'7" or something like that. Sorry for the rain, guys. For going through a bit of a sun shower, I think, because there's blue sky up there. I'm the ambassador of YouTube. I don't know if I'm the ambassador. I like to watch a few different things in my spare time. When I say spare time, I mean pretty much after work. When I'm not doing something, I'll put the tubes on. And there's only really a few different things that I really watch. You cannot watch everything. It's fucking impossible. Like, it's just like, I'm always going to have an opinion on something. Doesn't mean I'm going to get like heavily involved or anything. But there are some things that I'll stand up for. Like, I stood up for Amber. I'll stand up for May Noodles and Becca. And I bet those people aren't without their own issues as well. Like, you know, my friend Becca's fighting the alcoholism demons and stuff, but she'll get there. Oh, you listen to, okay. Yeah. Yes. See, we all do it at different times. For me, like, when I get home from work, as I'm getting older, it's just kind of like fairly friggin' exhausted kind of thing. Just, or not so much exhausted, but just kind of like a bit bushed, and it's like, oh yeah, I've done the day. I just want to sit in the air conditioning, just, you know. And I record a lot of shows off my Foxtel and stuff, so there's all that to watch. Plus, you know, and I always turn the computer on because I'm always doing something on the computer, but maybe, you know, paying bills or something, because I look after all that stuff. And I'll always have YouTube on, but yeah, it's a good background thing. And even if I listen to it when I fall asleep. Oh God, the racist bastards here. I knew it wouldn't be long. Mr. Poon. How are you, Poon? I heard you did like a fucking marathon live or something the other day. I don't know how you do that, man. You got too much spare time on your hands. That guy must have pulled over. He must have been mowing, and it must have just poured down. Oh, maybe he's stuck. He could be stuck. I'm not really going too quick because I'm towing the trailer today. Good to see you, Poon. Poon sometimes is kind of like, well, in my opinion, he's kind of driving on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, funny. I think sometimes Poon is a little bit misunderstood. Like, we like to like just G ourselves up a little bit. Some people don't understand it. Like, they'll go like, oh, why is he being racist, or why is he saying that? But Poon and I get it. It's all good. So, Poon, well, how did you enjoy your roasting the other night from Nikki? Oh, mate, I can't believe that stuff. I made a comment on Beck's community post just a while ago when I was in bed, actually. I'm blown away. I'm fucking blown away because I've been watching their on and off kind of stuff for years now, like Poon and Alex and all that. They all know about it, right? And the thing is, I just don't. I got to a point now where I just don't fucking understand it. I'm talking years of this shit. Poon, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about years of this shit, where Rev's had multiple channels, has gotten on the drink, as he likes to drink, you know, fucking all power to him. Fucking can do whatever the hell he wants. And he's been fucking like dragging this woman and saying the most idiot stuff about her and other women and stuff like that, right? Oh, there's a bad bump there. And it says live again. And then I thought to myself, okay, he's a little bit unstable because I know he's in the past slipped into many girls' DMs and, you know, the guy has his issues, right? Let's just say that. A lot of people do. So then I looked at it from the other point of view, right? So I started to watch Miss Nikki's, you know, occasional lives and stuff, right? And all I got from that was, oh my God, like 500 voicemails or something like that, all abusive. And I'm like, oh, you poor girl. You fucking poor girl. And I felt sorry for the abuse that she was facing, right? She would get just the most terrible things said. And then the other night, oh no, she got the recent one was I saw Nikki and Making Lemonade, Jamie, do a live, right, from Nikki's house in their pajamas, blah blah blah, and they made a really big point about they weren't going to put up for the abusive shit that was happening anymore. It was no, you're blocked, we won't put up with this. And I thought, oh, that's good, you know, make a stand, blah blah blah. Good for you, you know. No one should have to deal with too much abuse, right? Not for fucking years and years, right? And then the other night, they both go live together. And Rev's simping, working real hard, and Nikki's fine with Rev. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck have I been watching, like, unfold for 3 years? Like, why? Like, how could you, I guess I'm going to say something that I've said about other people. How could you go back to your abuser? Like, it's fine to make peace with someone, but you can't ever forget that kind of shit. Like, you're after that kind of mental anguish for years and years. And I started thinking to myself, because Rev, to me, Rev is just a character on YouTube, right? And he can be funny, especially when he's spurging out, blah, 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 right? But Nikki, I thought, Nikki is an attractive lady for her age, and she's up just under my age. And she seems to be a real go-getter, traveler, wants to live her life, you know? And I thought to myself, I don't understand why she's having anything to do with someone like Rev, for instance. I don't understand it, right? And then now I've seen them together on the live, and I'm like, what the fuck have I been watching for the last fucking 3 years? This is like, are you kidding me? What was that message? I don't even know. Sorry, I can't really see the screen properly. Oh, Poon's just saying how she roasted him. I mean, she roasted a lot of people, and that's fine. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, how come it's taken so long for them to, like, abusing each other for years and years to finally, like, just suddenly be nice to each other? Like, that's the first time. That's the first time I've seen them online. Hey, German. Can't even say your whole name properly because I can't see the screen, but I know who you are. Nice to see you, mate. I was just doing a live. It won't be much longer because I'm going to run out of radio mobile reception soon. My sister doesn't have any mobile reception at her house, and I can only get to the top of the... If any of you have seen my live before, I get to the top of this particular mountain, and then I have to shut it down. So I just thought I'd do a quick live talk about a few things, just talking general stuff. But yeah, getting back to the Nikki and Rev saga, it's just like, it's blown me away. I would have preferred that they just had fucking worked out their differences and fucking got together. I mean, if they want to be together, just be together. Who fucking cares? Just do it. I just can't believe that you can be abused by someone for years and years and years, and then next minute, you know, you're all fucking all sweet. I've seen less abusive behaviour taken to court. I've seen far less than what I've seen them two do to each other and say to each other. It's fucking amazing. So yeah, sorry I won't be on for too much longer. I'll pull over before I shut it down. There's a little space to pull over on top of it. And I'm sorry for the shitty view. I didn't realise that this phone holder was going to show this view. But I can reposition it. I should be able to fix it up a little bit. Because I know that's the nice countryside, and view from my perspective is always interesting to other people in the world. Just like I like watching other people's drive lives as well. Not many people do them. Alright, gonna turn here. Yeah, I'm going really remote. My sister doesn't live far from me, like only like what, 40 minutes or something? Hey God, how long have I been live? Oh, I can do it in great time today. She only lives about 35 to 40 minutes from me, but she lives really, like, you know, remote bushy area. Which is nice, you think it's nice, but you got to deal with certain things. You got to deal with wildlife, fucking snakes, and that's not. I don't like that. As much as I would love to have 5 acres, she's got 5 acres, but my stepfather. Oh no, I don't want to call. I don't even know who's calling. Not even telling me. Oh, alright, I'll have to answer his call in a minute. Sorry, I don't know if that came through on the live, but someone was trying to call me. Anyway, I'm just going to pull over here, up here, and end the live, and then make my phone call, and then get going to my sister's. Thanks for anyone that's popped in. I didn't expect anyone to pop in. Oh, this is such a killer of a mountain. Oh, God. Very green. It's been raining so much here. I can't believe how much rain we've had this January. All right. Sorry, now I'm pulled over. I can kind of see what's going on. Hey, Beck. Nice to see ya. I was told her today she's not allowed to stream drunk anymore. All right, I'm going to go, guys. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. And I'll catch you on the tubes.